yet. Like I said, 2.5 days to squeeze that in. I went to Walmart. You know, I got it done. Took me from Sunday to Tuesday morning. About, honestly, I didn't get done until I want to say it was like 6:37 o'clock that Tuesday morning. I was like, I am not doing that again. Trying to squeeze something like that into 2.5 days. Not a good idea. Don't try it. Do not try it. I promise you. It will not work out for you. Just don't do it. But anyway, I got it done. Like I said, I got it done. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. And her pictures turned out great. Her pictures were great. She was so pretty, and I'm glad that she was happy with the outfit that I did for her. Because like I said, the pictures came out great. The photo shoot went well. I'm sorry to be kind of like babbling or whatever, but the last couple of days have been absolutely bananas. You hear me? But I thank the good Lord that I'm here, and I thank the good Lord that He is. Hey, Auntie. Hey, I miss you. I miss you so much. I miss having to come drive you to the store. So, if we were still, if we lived close to Alabama, I'd be like, Auntie, you need to go to the store? Yeah, I'll go take you to the store. Yep. But yeah, got everything done. Now I'm just working on a hat. This hat, by the way, it's FLA. It's Florida upside down. Listen, I really don't understand the FLA. Well, I understand the FLA do the Florida part. Upside down, that I don't know. There's a saying with it. There is. I just don't remember what it is. Sorry. The customer, that's the way the customer wanted, and that's what I'm doing for the customer. Okay? So, that's what they wanted, and that's what they get. I'm just saying. But it'll turn out good. It'll be good once I'm done with it. Once I'm completely finished with it. Because it's not like a whole bunch I gotta do to it. The only thing I've got left is to paint this side, the bull, which is gonna be gold, and that's the patch. It's gonna be like a patch. It's gonna look like a patch on the side. Excuse me. But yeah, Auntie, you still on here? Listen, what we had for dinner, I don't know if you told Mama yet, but for dinner we had some cabbage and sausage. I cut up the sausage. I cut up the cabbage. As you can see, I cut my finger. Yeah, tried to cut my finger off. And some cut up an onion in there. But what I did first was I cooked the sausage. I cut up some sausage and I cut it up and I cooked the sausage and onion together, sauteed all that together, and then let it sit there a bit. We didn't have no cooking oil, so I just used 3 sticks of butter. Black butter it up. But I melted all that down and I put it in there and I let all that cook together. It was delicious. So, and then Mama made some cornbread, which set it off. Boy, that cornbread did the dang thing. That cornbread did it. days have been crazy enough. I will block you. I don't mind blocking folks that come on that's trying to be bullies or trying to be a butthead. I'm not in the mood for it. I will block you if I have to. I'm just saying. Okay? So, but anywho. Well, if you don't cabble, get off my channel. Thank you. Deuces. Anywho, this ain't for you anyway. For your type of people's people, ignorant people. But anywho, as I was saying, dinner was great. Auntie, dinner was great. Dinner was delicioso. I gotta think of something to do for my son for his birthday. He wants me to do a hat, but he still ain't telling me the information on what he wants on that. Like, you know, one less person that loves me, that's okay. I got millions more. It's all good. Really, it is. It's not a problem. Just know that regardless if you love me or not, it's not going to change the way I breathe, walk, talk, see, hear. My hearing's always going to be bad. Yeah, not going to change who I am at all. So, but anyway, I love you. Anyway, I was thinking about making him some macaroni and cheese. He wants us down to make him fried chicken. So we'll get fried chicken and his auntie to do some kind of dessert. He didn't say what kind of dessert, but some kind of dessert. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm trying to think now. How am I gonna get this to him? Because he doesn't live near me. He lives all the way in Ocala. Yeah. Over there. Somewhere in Ocala. Where at? But I'll get it to him sometime. And love is a fickle thing. Love is a fickle thing. And the way people sling that word around these days, it's like, why y'all taking the Lord's word and just messing it up? Yeah. Or I told him he can either come here and get it, or I can meet him somewhere and give it to him. So he was like, he told me, he said, either way it go, mama, I'm gonna get my food. I was like, yeah, I bet you are. Show great self. I said, you do know you have to share with your roommates. He's like, no, I put my food in my room. And I was like, you can't do that. That's gonna make it all nasty, and it won't be no good. You won't be able to eat it either. You know your nephew ain't right back. I'm just saying. So, but before we go any further, before we go any further, we gotta do our prayer card. No, wait, I already did one. I already did it already. I posted it in the video. I'm losing my mind. I really am. I feel like I'm missing a couple of days or something. But either way, I'll do another one just in case. Because I'm feeling my memory's kind of spotty. And it's new why. Yes, the greatest of those is love. Because the Lord, God, is love. And He is the most loving and awesomest being of all time. His love is, what's the word? Agape love. That means tremendous, tremendous, lots and lots and lots of awesomeness of love. Just awesome. Agape love is awesomeness. You can't get no better love than that. None whatsoever. You may love your husband, you may love your wife, you may love your children, your mama, your daddy, your brothers and sisters, a whole bunch. But the good Lord loves you tremendously, like agape, big love. Yeah, the doctor told me that I couldn't work. I wasn't allowed to work Monday. I couldn't. Yeah, well, no, that was last Sunday. Well, actually, that was this week. Yeah. So I wasn't allowed to do nothing Saturday, Sunday, no, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, I went to the doctor's Friday, and I wasn't allowed to do nothing else Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I had to slow it down. And yesterday when we came home from church, I crashed. I came in here and turned on the television to the I think it was Samson. The reading, it was like the thing was reading it was reading Samson. I think it was Samson. It was Samson, about Samson in the Bible. I think that's what, I don't remember. But anyway, I turned it on to that, and I don't remember much after that. I don't remember much after turning the TV on, because it was like, turn TV on, I was out. I was out, and I slept until about I don't know what time it was when I got up. Actually, it was about 6, 7, because Tracy had finished cooking. Yeah, Tracy had finished cooking, so yeah, it was about 6 or 7. But anyway, I've been getting my sleepy sleeps, getting my rest. I took a nap today too. After I worked, I did this part of the hat. I went and took me a nap. Good nap too. Well, I was refreshing. But I've been getting my sleep. I can't be in my mind for hats and things. Yeah, my children would beat me. My children would beat me if I was to go and fall pieces. Yeah, my kids would beat me. I can't. But today is my daddy's birthday. He is 70 years old. 70 years old. And this is his what's his birthday invitation? His birthday invitation thing. My little brother put this together for him. It's got like old cars and stuff on there. I don't know why this is so blurry. Sorry. Whoa. Goodness gracious. Kind of big. But yeah, this was his invitation. Like I said, my little brother put this together. My little brother is 12, 11, 12. I can't keep it all mature. My head got a lot of time. Don't worry about the little birds. That's just a game that I'm playing on my phone. I will let him know happy birthday. birthdays. I got like six brothers. I got six brothers. Actually, seven, but my mom had a miscarriage with one of us. And then, but I still got seven because my cousin Carlos, he's actually my cousin, but we growed up like brothers and sisters. So that's my brother, my oldest brother. And then it's my oldest brother Carlos, David, Clarence, Troy, Trey, Dante, Riley, and Jaden. So yeah, I got 8 brothers. Woo. And I got 2 sisters, Cherie and Tracy. So yeah. But anywho, I love them. I love them all to the moon and back, and then some around the other little planets that we haven't discovered yet. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah. So I know, right? Another bone hurt. Yeah. Yeah, these kids, these youngins growing up way too fast. It's ridiculous. Like I said, Eric, my youngest son, he'll be 20 next month. He'll be 20. You heard me, Hunty. He'll be 20 years old next month. My youngest son. And my oldest, for y'all that don't know, my oldest, he'll be 23 in November. Yeah. I'm super proud of them boys. My boys. Yeah, like I said, before I came on here, I was getting off the phone with my youngest son with his crazy self. He was talking about what he wanted for his birthday, which is some macaroni and cheese, some fried chicken, some kind of dessert that Auntie Tracy made. He wants her to make. Oh, and Auntie, he wants you to make him some ribs. She needs to. She's 5 years old. She's gonna have to start school, because school will start soon. It's talking about putting Duda gonna be going back to Williston School. I don't know what. I don't even know if they even let she. I don't know, whatever. But big boy, he starts school this year, don't he? When school starts, he starts school. Wow. And I feel like that boy, him and Destiny, I feel that they were just born a couple of days ago. Why they grow so fast? Why? It's not fair. Not fair. I'm upset now. I'm upset. I'm in my feelings because that means I'm getting old. That's alright. I don't care. But yeah, they do the bug and Fat Boy. It just seems like they're growing so fast, man. They move fast. Like, bro, slow down. Is it me, Tracy, and Destiny? We went swimming the other day. That's what I asked him. I asked him the same thing. I said, how you gonna get reels from Auntie? She all the way halfway on the other side of the map. And how you gonna get them? He said you could put them in a box and ship them by UPS or FedEx in a box. And I told him, I say, now, if you remember correctly, how them people used to come to bring Uncle Luke the oxygen, they would only come really to get the briskets. So you already know that if the mailman gets some of Auntie Dorothea's ribs, them ain't gonna make it back to Florida. They ain't gonna make it back over here. At least not the meat. Maybe the box. The box, you get a greasy box. That's about it. Other than than that, ain't gonna make it, buddy. Ain't gonna make it. Then you're gonna be short some ribs. That's the truth. You're gonna be real short for some ribs. He'll get, yeah, he'll get that's it. Nothing but the bones. They're probably not even the bones. You probably won't even get them. They'll probably eat them too. He probably won't. Like I said, he'll probably just get the greasy box. That's it. A greasy box, and that's all. Nothing else. Just a greasy box. And that won't be nobody's fault but his own, because he wanted them, and he knew that they was not gonna make it back to Florida in one piece. Not even close. Not even. I got 4 more of these rocks I got to paint that I need to finish anyway. It's like the Egyptian speaks. Well, the Egyptians can't. Why is it looking so blurry, yo? Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. And this one I gotta finish adding the detail to. I gotta add the detail to it. That one. Well, actually, I got 2 other ones I gotta paint too. Wait, I forgot to do. Egyptian, it's a blue tail hawk. I think that's what it's called, blue tail hawk. I can't remember. But yeah. Then you got a little heart stone. Auntie, I'm gonna send this to you. Okay, this is yours. I'm gonna send this to you. I actually spilled some paint, and this is how it spilled out. The red part, anyway, not the blue. But it spilled on the. I knocked it over and spilled half of my red paint. And about some more. And angelic acrylic leather paint ain't cheap. Like, just one of these bottles, one of these is like crazy expensive. It's crazy. This one's finished. This one stuff going on. I know I hadn't been on for a couple of days. You know, I missed a couple of days because I had a lot of work I was trying to finish. Had a lot of work I had to finish, which I finished majority of it, the bulk of it I finished. And now I'm just working on this one hat, and then once I'm done with the hat, I'll finish up the stones that I got here. And that'll be, that'll be done. And then I have a painting that I need to finish. It's copper and Todd. I need to finish this. And I need to finish it, which I'll get it finished. And then I got 3 other paintings that I need to start. But I'm gonna take my time. I ain't gonna rush it. Excuse me. I'm not gonna rush it in this sleep. Again, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Ow. So, but I am fixing to jump off of here and get myself situated for the sleep village. The sleep village, sleeping down. Yes. Close my eyeballs. Well, I go put the TV on the sleep music, sound, whatever you want to call it, and close my eyes. Cause I am a bit sleepy. And I'll finish this hat tomorrow. Finish that, because this is all I got to do that's left is this part. This right here. And once I'm finished with that, the hat is done. Like I said, then I'll finish that, and then I'll finish these stones. And once those are done, I'll work on that. That picture, finish it up. And then the other 3 that I gotta finish, or you can start painting, is this one. I gotta paint that one. And I gotta paint this one. That one's cute. I gotta finish that, paint that one. And then this one, this little fella's kind of cute. But I gotta paint him. And paint this one. Isn't it cute? It's a little pirate teddy bear. So I'm actually thinking about doing a painting and sending it to one of you guys for you guys to paint. Whoever wins it, then whoever wins, they get to keep the painting. Oh my gosh, they'll get to paint. I'll send them the painting, and then they can paint it whatever they want to paint it. Give it to whoever they want to give it to. Whatever. It's just, you guys gotta, come up with an idea for me. Come up with an idea as far as the painting. I'll draw it. And whoever, I'll say this. Inbox me. Comment on this. On this, whatever. Inbox me. Some ideas of a painting or something, of a picture. Inbox me some ideas of a picture, and whichever one I pick, we'll go from there as far as the address, and I'll draw it out, and then I'll mail it to you for you to paint however you want to paint. Hopefully you have paint that. You can use acrylic paint. It doesn't cost that I'll do that. So you guys help me out. Come up with some ideas of a drawing. And whoever I pick, or whichever one I pick, that's the one I'll do my best to draw out. And then I'll mail it to you, the one who came up with the idea. I'll mail it to you, and you can paint it whatever way you want to paint it. But know this: I don't do paintings or drawings, artwork, period, of weapons. I don't do paintings of drugs. I don't do painting of nudeness, no nakedness, no kind of violence, nothing. It's all clean, child-friendly, family-friendly art. I don't do none of that crazy stuff. So if you send in ideas for art, I know sure enough, because Adam and Eve, they got swindled real quick, like. But like I said, you come up with an idea, whichever one I pick, and I'll I'll mention it in the next video. I'll post it in the next video, which drawing I picked, and the person's name. I won't give out your address, that's just ridiculous, but the person's name and the picture. And I will show, once I draw it out, I will show what the picture is, and I'll mail it to you, and then so on and so forth. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So, like I said, I'm fixing to get ready to go to bed, call it a night, and I love you. Subscribe, hit the bell so you'll know whenever we come, when I come back on, to see y'all's lovely words, and for y'all to see my lovely face. I wear my heart outside my chest for you. Boop. I know that was really corny, wasn't it? That was fun. Ribs and potato salad. And if you was to send that to Eric, he would, I'm telling you, auntie, that boy probably, no, ain't no problem in it. Most likely he would eat that by himself and don't even share it with now one of his roommates, because that's just Eric. And he would tell them, nah, you can't have none of this, my auntie made this, you can't have none of that. Yeah, he would do it. That's what Eric would do. Sure would. He would not share that with nobody. Not even his cousin. So they better not even ask. If you send that to Eric, you better not even ask. Because he was already talking about not sharing the macaroni and cheese that I told him I would make for him. I'll take it in my room. You can't take it in your room, man. That's crazy. So you want me to draw a painting? Draw a picture of some real... Auntie, I said draw a picture. Not talk about food. So draw a picture of some ribs and some potato salad. I can actually do that, believe it or not. I think that would be funny as all get out. I might just do that just cause I want to try. I might just draw a picture of that just to even see how it would come out. I sure would. That's funny. Draw some ribs and a side of potato salad. Huh. That would be fun. Different. Yeah. You had the little cranks turning in my head, auntie. It's your fault, not mine. actually be a pretty dang cool coloring book too, you know, for a page. You know, drawing pages for coloring books. I may have to get with my friend Barry and like, hey dude, let's do a coloring book of Southern foods. I can write that idea down. Sure, shoot, man. Wonder what I did with my little book. God damn it. Wonder what I wrote. So, I'm gonna write that down. See, do a coloring book of Southern style foods, home cooked meals. What you want? You pick your favorite meal and do a picture of it in the coloring book, and then go. That is cute. I don't care what nobody say. That's cute, and you can actually put the recipe. Ah, dang, ah, dang. A Southern recipe, Southern cook, Chihuahua, Southern foods and recipes. See, coloring book of Southern foods and recipes. Yes, that's cute. Thank you, Auntie. You're awesome. I gotta make a phone call. Alright. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. 10% showing up, Auntie. Might give you 50-50. We'll go for 50-50. Barry gets 10%. Because you actually came up with the idea. Well, you came up with the foodies. You came up with the comic book part, but it's 50-50, Auntie. So, yes, 50-50. I'm pretty happy about this idea. I gotta go. Anyway, I love you. Good night. Deuces.